All right. I'd like to briefly demonstrate the layout I've been working on in VDMX. And this software is really cool because everything is modular. So for example, this media bin, this holds all my clips right here. This is an individual module right here. So all these pieces can be kind of selected and added to your project and then placed wherever you like. So everyone's layout is going to be a little bit different. So I'll quickly go through each of the modules I'm using for this project to give you kind of an idea of how they work. So right here, like I was saying, I have my media bin. This holds all my clips. And I have a second media bin here. This one I use for my video clips that I'm underlaying under my mask. And these are all masked images over here. I have just a bunch of skulls. Right here, I have my preview windows A and B. These preview windows show the clip before the audience sees it. Now, down here on the right, this is the main output. This goes out to your projector or TV screen or whatever you want to hook it up to. And down here, I have some effects panels. These effects right here affect only this channel, A, and these effects over here affect channel B. Over here, I've added one more channel for masks. That's where I'm going to use my skulls. And down here, this is the main output effects. So any effects in this are going to be applied to the sum of all the different channels being blended together. Right here I have my clock. This is kind of your master timekeeper for the whole project. Usually this will be in sync with music. Audio analysis. Now this is like one of the coolest things in VDMX. It'll take any sound input and split up the different frequency ranges. So we've got low end, mids, and highs here. And each of these, as the signal comes in, you can trigger effects, layers, opacity, pretty much anything you can think of. And you can do that on, if you want a kick drum, you can put it down here around 50 hertz. Or you have your mids here, kind of where the snare is, and then up here you have kind of cymbals and hi-hats. So I'm going to show you an example of the clock in action here. So I'm going to put on some music. Okay, so we can start to see the sound coming in here. And as that kick starts, you can see I'm getting a signal right here. This is filter 1 on the audio analysis module. I'm going to take that and bring it down to my exposure adjustment effect and set the input EV to the kick drum. So now every time the kick goes off, this is bursting. Now right here I have these limiters set up because I don't want it to go too bright like this. There's just filling up the whole screen with white. So I'm going to just limit it down here. All right, that looks pretty good, So these skulls, I want these masked on top of this source. So what I'm going to do is I have this layer mask effect right here. I'll put that on and adjust the brightness until I get the mask that I want. Too much. All right, that looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, so I want my skull to change on the beat. So how I'm going to do that, I'm going to go up here to my random selector. If I click this, I get a random skull. I'm going to tie this up with my clock to go on every beat, to switch on every beat. So you can see. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the zoom echo on, which is a super cool effect. And the zoom length right here, I want this to be affected by the kick. fast for this capture software, so I'm going to turn this to every 30-second beat. There we go. So the behavior on this is it falls off a little too fast for me, so I'm going to click on the settings and edit the number effects chain. So this affects the behavior of the slider. I want it to fall slower, back to 0. So now that zoom kind of hangs out like a little bit longer, a little bit smoother. So yeah, there's a quick demonstration.